Hello. As an expert on leaf guard systems, I nearly know every system there is in Europe. I have compared and tested these systems with each other. As a result of this testing, I have developed an excellent and by far the best system, the DaRi system. I would now like to offer you some expert tips and recommendations on what to expect if you choose a leaf guard system. First of all, please note the manageable size of the individual parts. There are leaf guard systems that are several meters long. These are more difficult to handle than the DaRi system, whose parts are only 76 centimeters long. Whether a leaf guard system works or not depends on the shape. There are some systems which are convexly curved. Leaves, moss and twigs which stay on the roof can be blown down behind the curved side and block the drainage holes. The DaRi system has a slight incline to the front, helping the leaves to fall off it. My tip: check that the leaves can be blown off the leaf guard system easily. The next thing to do is to check if your gutter has eaves. This hides the back edge of the gutter. There are leaf guard systems which need the back edge of the gutter because they rest on it. If your gutter has this feature, then other systems may not fit properly. The DaRi system has been so well designed that the parts can easily be fitted, no matter whether there are eaves or not. The special feature of the DaRi system is the bend at the back of the parts. The bend in the system is self-supporting within the gutter. This feature also allows the system to keep its shape even when covered with snow or ice. My tip: if your guttering has eaves, check whether the leaf guard system is suitable or not. The fitting of the DaRi system is very simple and can be done without any tools. The individual parts fit easily together, and they also unfasten efficiently so that the roof remains accessible. The DaRi system fulfills this requirement excellently. It can be positioned in the gutter and clipped onto the front edge of the guttering. At any time, you can remove the parts by opening the clips and taking them out. My tip: be careful to select a system which can be fitted easily. There are systems which are simply laid into the gutter without any fixing. These systems can slide into the gutter, become twisted, or even pushed out of the gutter by sliding snow or ice. The DaRi system is fastened to the gutter with 4 clips. These are black clips for copper guttering and silver clips for zinc guttering. My tip: be careful to select a system which can be fixed securely onto the guttering. The drain hole size determines what will fall through into the gutter. If the holes are too small, they quickly become clogged with dirt, moss, or small foliage. If the holes are too large, then leaves and small fragments, such as twigs or seeds, quickly get caught up in the holes and too many bits fall into the gutter. The DaRi system has a hole size of 6 millimeters, so even seeds of maple or lime trees cannot fall into the gutter. My tip: be careful to choose a leaf guard system which has the right hole size. By testing different systems, it has emerged that even the shape of the holes plays a big role part. When it rains heavily, the water runs along the surface of the system parts. The DaRi system is designed with hexagonally shaped holes, which ensures that the water is diverted successfully and quickly into the holes. How well the water is diverted into the gutter can be seen by the following experiment, where we have simulated a heavy downpour. You can see how well even large quantities of water can be diverted into the gutter. My tip: the trials have shown that hexagonally shaped holes are an advantage. The surface area of a protection system determines how quickly and well water is diverted into the gutter. The surface area is calculated by the size and number of the holes as a proportion of the total area of the part. My tip: be careful to select a leaf guard system with a large surface area. If the edges of the holes are rounded, like with the DaRi system, the leaves cannot easily be caught up and the water will be more quickly diverted by these curves. Internal and external corners should be easily covered and without great expense. With the DaRi system, internal and external corners can be easily covered. My tip: if your guttering has internal or external corners, you must see how well this system allows you to do this task. You can see that many factors must be considered when choosing a good leaf guard system. On one hand, the system has to fulfill its function to stop leaves getting into the gutters and blocking them. On the other hand, it must ensure that rainwater is always diverted into the gutter. You can see that the choice of a leaf guard system not only depends on the cost, but also whether it fulfills both of these important functions. What use is a cheap system if you are not satisfied with it and it does not perform to the correct standards? The DaRi system performs excellently in all the tested categories. They are made of polypropylene and are compatible with all guttering materials, whatever they are made of. Heat, cold and UV stability all contribute to a long lifespan. I hope that with expert tips I have helped you in your decision, and I wish you a wise choice. Goodbye.